All right. Okay. Thank you, Fambul, here and welcome again. Once a good evening to viewers and listeners out there. This is a Hot Seats. This program that comes to you every 10 o'clock Wednesday and it repeats on Saturday. Me and Mama Jealous to the DJ base. We get 2 senior citizens and 2 senior people right here. Honorable Lawrence Lahai Leema, we know they talk for the SLPP. One time I've been Internal Affairs Minister. Yep. We just don't get to brother and uncle. Another senior man. Say hi and good evening to viewers and listeners.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. Me now, Honorable Abdul, the leader of the opposition parliament. Okay,
I know waste no time. I'll be just to talk about the MCC and you meet me at some points. What do you take from the opposition side?
Well, basically, I feel say the best person for talk about the tripartite now the members the way they are the committee.
Okay.
And they are about for give them final recommendations. So basically, we are now one preempt waiting for them recommendations.
Okay.
You know. So I want to believe say the best time for discuss the Tripartite Committee now after we don't see the recommendations of the committee. We not go to forecast how the recommendations get for look like. You know. So now we just patient and left the one that we didn't have the committee, let them do their job properly.
Okay. So the party now they get feedback about how the thing then go, because since we hear about the tripartite, the setting up of the office, people get for work.
That's what I'm saying. The best person for talk about the tripartite now members of the committee.
Okay.
And I believe say if you may want to get insights on the tripartite, for them invite the members of the committee.
All right.
For can talk about the.
We want to talk about general issues, but
well, basically,
APC is part of dynamic.
Me not the leader of the opposition at parliament. So if you get anything about the opposition and parliament, basically me not the right person for
address the issues. All right. Now let's go to this other issue about the audit report. We don't see so many audit reports that don't come from the last government on to this present government. How far the opposition don't go for make sure say we look into the audit report there, because like audit report done there from the former president APC time up to presently President BAM time. Why they not look into the reports is like putting reports on top reports until recently with the suicide. Now then they still follow look into the reports, and what do you take about that?
Well, as a parliament, we will not compare with any other parliament. Parliament now the constitution and they determine how parliament for operate. If section 119 don't clearly state say parliament for look at the audit report, it don't matter whether last parliament or parliament before we not look at her. We now we own sole responsibility for ensure say we look at her. And as I talk, so the PAC they meet, where then they probe into certain MDAs them and the expenditures them, you know, and see. But I believe say we own parliament not get excuse. For say because other parliament will not be the part of not do this, we not for do and not an excuse. And one thing where they affect you as a country, now we they compare now and any other time per bad. Okay. We know they ever compare per good.
All right.
Now per bad we always they compare with country. Say it's Kade, then do this. Why this now? They not no. The responsibility for the government.
Okay.
Always for ensure say they do the right thing. Government not for do wrong thing based on the fact that other government may do this. Not also government they operate.
Okay.
You know they justify what you do based on the wrongs of other government or wrongs of any other
but
person.
In terms of where APC be there in authority, so many audit reports don't carry we not looking to.
No, I'm not in the parliament.
When you we are part of
party not to parliament.
Yeah,
the
but
parliament is different.
But you forget some knowledge about your party.
We are the parliament. They're not the only responsible for waiting to happen at parliament one audit.
Okay.
Not on my own business. They're not the only responsible for that. But they're only responsible for waiting happen at parliament where they will not take action.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm accountable for the time where they're in parliament.
So even the time where the APC be in a parliament or we didn't do this so now, they not can give feedback to members of the party.
Now, like I say, this is not the problem of the country. We keep comparing. So long ago before by that. If you begin take from Milton Magai, you go to Albert Magai, the thing that will happen in this country, they not go before.
When we're talking about audit
now they tell you now they tell you. You know what can basically hold me accountable for parliament when me not been there. So I'm not been there at that parliament. Okay. This parliament where are they? Now we own sole responsibility for ensure say we look at the audit reports. We make sure say we raise the necessary questions, we raise the necessary alarms, you know. somebody no go say, well, if Nadande, then other parliament, then back where you can go.
So since you can't, how much you don't do into them? Because these audit reports are issues, so I want to give it with accountability and all over the country.
Of course, the audit report very important. And
so since you go to parliament, how much you don't do for the
like I tell you, as we talk so, right now, the PAC sits.
Okay.
Though not of the right process than they are stated by the Constitution. Because when you read section 119, it clearly states say the plenary for debates the audit reports.
Okay.
Then problem arising from the audit reports, then they send to PAC.
Okay.
For let PAC watch out.
So the plenary not debates this?
No, the plenary not debates it.
When I raise that up?
Definitely.
Okay.
The plenary not debates it. But PAC, they look at them and we expect for receive the reports of PAC.
So how we get the reports where we not go through the procedure, the process? The plenary, like you mentioned.
That is why I said there was a mistake in the process and procedure. If you read section 119.
So correct that mistake, they're going forward?
Now, see, if you read section 119, it will show you details.
Okay.
You know. But we as plenary, we wait on the report of PAC because PAC, they look at them.
But I mean, a plenary for go before you go to PAC.
Nah, I don't say there
but now we already the PAC, you know, go plenary.
I may highlight the mistake to you.
Yeah.
That means I are aware of the mistake.
So what you don't do now? Because it's going on. Is it that after the PAC don't look into it, we go back to plenary?
Then go carry it and definitely. The reports of PAC go can at parliament. And if you can at the plenary, we no go only limit with debates to the reports of PAC.
Okay.
We go also extend them to issues them where they na the audit report.
Like which issues then? So
a lot of issues na the audit report.
Let's discuss some of them. Can I go to the plenary and you guys are going to look at it?
The first thing na the cash loss.
Yes.
From where salon, this na the highest term we don't lost money.
Okay.
We lost over 325 billion. We don't know what we account for.
Okay.
So meaning so many heads for the whole now. And minus parliament, the ACC, even the COI was based on the audit report.
Yeah.
But we see say in 2018, where this government came, ACC was very instrumental. For call people learn, for car answer to queries from audit reports, you know. And then the money we've been lost, now be 50-something billion.
Okay.
Now we talk about 325
almost 280 billion. I mean, when we accounted for.
Yes.
200 and something like that.
Yes. We be lost. We don't know able to account for. You see, so if anybody get for call, anybody for go answer, now. Because we did talk this at a time when hospitals are not able to get generator on the net.
Okay.
We get a lot of situations, instances, where picking and they die in a hospital just because they're not able to put generator. We've all been listening to it in the doctor na cottage me right. Even me in my own constituency, I don't also knowledgeable about picking we die just because then tell the what we get picking say before they get oxygen. Then if we make sure say buy generator for the entire fuel. Sorry, for the entire hospital. So to we feel say a lot more the way government for spend per. This not the same way the government they go through a lot in terms of money.
Okay.
So if 50 million loss, government for be worried. If 50 million loss, people then for go away for answer.
Okay.
So we talk about 325 billion.
So now, presently, for me, you go parliament as one of the senior people MD. We don't see this blackout business. Well, I don't think we'd ever go back to this. Even recently, they increase the price of lights where people not even get the lights. So what we want to do as opposition at parliament, or I mean, a senior man from the APC for, I mean, so bring us over the issue because people didn't talk about the issue that the
of course,
and all that kind of
we've
stuff.
been recently get press conference now party office.
Okay.
And then press conferences they do on monthly basis. Also, we highlight some of the challenges. The electricity is a very important issue in this country. Firstly, we believe in a prepaid system. And during this prepaid, you get what's in called service charge, where you pay monthly because of the service we they offer to you.
Yeah.
We get people we know they get electricity. Like for example, we from Lunge, in fact, last month or so, we begin get electricity small. But we don't do up to 4 to 5 months.
So 12 o'clock, the lights go off?
No, yes. Previously, we don't do up to 4 to 5 months. We not get electricity.
Absolutely.
A blink of an self no they can.
Inside the airport today?
Yes. A blink of an they come. But when they begin give electricity, they say you for pay service charge for even the time that way they get electricity. Okay. So to me, it's totally unfair. What treat you citizens.
So what you want to do towards that?
What treat you citizens. So we in our parliament get written and called question time.
Yeah.
Question time, na time that we call the ministers them. You go ask them question on everything they obtain at the ministries, departments and agencies. But quite honestly, Parliament not able to implement it because we don't begin 2 months ago on last Wednesdays. But 1 or 2 reasons make
what are the reasons then?
So well, the leadership now we not able yet they say ministers then can meet, excuse go day 1 or 2 excuse go day. But we as opposition say we're not for solely dependent on the question time session.
Okay.
So we say come up with the press conference. We say we look extensively at what they obtain in general governance. Because within our intention now that there are some things that we've been correct. So we want call professionals them, experts them in them field, then they will be handled exceptionally well. Let them can add their views them. How they be able to manage them, how things be able to go on well.
Okay.
Because as a government in waiting, we for be seen participating in governance and we for be seen giving solid advice for make sure say things correct.
All right. Before now, Urieri from the APC until Mohamed Bango have been did until you come that we're not going to join the parliament because of certain issues and certain reason. And one of the problems that will be see happen for 3 months will not be see the APC participating to activities in parliament. Also here we see them they requested them for pay even them when I work for 3 months. When I be take about that?
Okay, let's go back to that. Firstly, the party gets their own views about this election. And me, now one of
linked
the
to
people...
the tripartite? You not get
no, not to the tripartite at the talk about. The tripartite now just after the elections. And they talk about during the elections. The party gets its views then to these elections.
Okay.
And me, now one of the people that the party being sent at the Northwest.
All right.
For go do the tallying and all of this, and basically not to the first 10 this. Some of we did in Natali Center for the party.
Okay.
We don't do Natali Center during by-elections. We don't do Natali Center during the real elections. One thing first way you expect Natali Center. Now that way you go for go tally results, you go with your RRF form then. The RRF form then are the form way then they sign now the stations then give you. Almost SLPP get, almost APC get.
And signed by all parties?
Yes, all parties the way they did. Now in una they go tally now the tally center. And una they get projector who side they put the results. If they can then say polling station 502 Anzarul Lunge, APC 10 SLPP 4. I like you for that.
When the number call
no, that's all there for display. Yes. Then they display them. Then una they check una your RRF for see in but this election we pass they not do that day. No projector not been there and none of the tally centers. Okay. Maybe in the Northwest Tally Center. When then they carry the RRF form from the polling stations, then no they show una waiting the day for any political party. Then just they take her, they say this na polling station 55 holistically. Okay. Then just they take and this na polling station 552, then they give the IT man for let other. They know they show una, know the observers, the figures the way they did.
Okay.
And that is what happened in this election. We not ever happen at any of the elections the world don't get.
So you don't think I'm bringing up the tripartite issues then, no?
No, well,
these are some of the issues that you see.
Na
request for neck for give out then.
Na inca with the doubts. Because we don't tell they get elections. No election, no ever did in this country where they ask for disaggregated data.
Okay.
You know why I make?
No.
Because now the tally center, una they able to know all the stations there, how they add them, waiting the party gets now, then they do. And if you go to section 92 of the Public Elections Act, it say even the counting agents now you party the same now the tally center, then forgive you a summary of polling station by polling station results. Will not happen. Will not happen during these elections. You see?
So when they call result for that year, they.
If Allah tell you what happen, you know say now from where they tally, now from the tally center, district tally center, and then they get all
and get the whole list.
Yes, send them. Yes, yes. What happen? Meaning they are the Northwest Tally Center. Then they read the result, the 60%. The 60% contain 318 polling stations from Cambia.
Okay.
You understand? And at the time when they read the 318 polling stations from Cambia, now the Tally Center, we not even count one polling station yet from Cambia. We not even count.
Before the result,
318 polling stations results, they announce them.
Okay.
We even go to the NEC officials then at the Tally Center. We say we don't count Cambia, they say no. We say una send results na head of it. They say no, to they send the results.
Okay.
They are on record. Honorable Kemosi say me they record them because I mean they na the Tally Center.
All right.
You see? So any country we na a democratic country where we know say opposition will only take power through democratic means. We will be very careful in the way we conduct the democratic process.
Okay.
So that will be a bone of contention.
All right. So what we do after that? We don't notice they don't send result, not include the one way. I mean, from the
we raise the alarm.
Okay. What's in say?
We raise the alarm.
What's in say?
We raise the alarm, and you ask why make, we not go to parliament. In a way, parliament.
So that make them not go.
Because we don't get confidence in the result.
End up for go after
well, basically, there were engagements with the party, and we get this dialogue.
Which one? The tripartite?
The dialogue. Dialogue na give birth to tripartite is different from dialogue.
Okay. So
now dialogue na give birth to tripartite.
Okay. So what's the dialogue in there about?
The dialogue in there about to how them go do a broker because one, governance was not basically a real democratic governance in operation. Now only one party.
So the dialogue born the tripartite?
Now only one party, yes.
So let me say, unfortunately, maybe you want to talk about the tripartite.
No, tripartite, if you want to get sufficient knowledge about the tripartite, I want you now possibly the organized programs. You can invite them for camp.
No, we don't invite them.
Anybody will know they know the tripartite.
One of the area about this whole tripartite thing, the problems that happen to election, like then say we mentioned, so the APC asks for disaggregated results, then say, well, ECS will get the power for like read or whatever. We know say now some of the issues are born the tripartite.
Definitely. But yes, I will talk about what happened during elections because me in the polling stations. I will talk about what happened during the dialogue because I was part of the party.
Because the tripartite government was looking into then some of the issues that they talk about. So
but if you want to know the current status, how then they look at them, waiting them don't do, then you could invite somebody from the tripartite.
Well, now some of the issues here from the dialogue coming to the tripartite, to your understanding?
Yes. Okay. Not so. I've been there. I've been part of.
So, yes, sir. Honorable, you know, we brother. What do you take from the SLPP part of it?
Well, largely the issues that we don't raise get to do with governance and not get to do with political party. No. However, except if you want my opinion.
Yeah, I want your opinion.
Fine. I believe so the best person who can address some of the issues than the way get for do with electoral issues, you get for be NEC because they understand the issues. Yes, they understand the issues very well. Yeah. Issue also maybe mention of lights, Nalunge, and also I know they validate that too much what they say, and at the same time I go doubt them, but I want to make you also understand. Say, one of the issues where we get with lights in this country, firstly, for even expand capacity, we require a lot of work. Like for firstly improve the network system before even talk about distributions and all. So that work we done to go on largely in the western area. Whether that was extended to the Lunge general area, are not actually too clear on that. And at the same time, we also don't see outside government they make effort for even buy transformers. You get also vicious individual citizens and where they go ahead and bond and transformer, then they put government into losses. And for recover, for let government they into position, every one transformer where they destroy, it costs huge amount of money. And if you struggle for also provide that sufficient amount of light now the city where you try for do, because you go don't accomplish first here before you say, okay, let me extend program to this other area and all. So if you struggle for able to get that right here, people they undermine that, that self they frustrate government in progress in terms of providing energy. Okay. So now one of when one opinion and the way we go share are not too knowledgeable with regards.
The problem where they get blackout.
Well, that's certainly part of the problem. I'm not going to say that the entire problem we make with get blackout now. But I feel that a part of the problem.
So what now you take before you continue about? I mean, Dan the yes we believe say measures for people them for pay for them. In other words, if they catch you, we about people who catch, gets a huge fine. I mean, jail sentence will make people not do it again because without light, it get about investors. So the question I want to ask you now is, we always say government, well, you get some people who know not a we or whatever, but when you see government and then gets a deal with the car partnership, then owe about $48 million. I don't know if you hear about that.
No, not to follow on that particular story.
I'm not able to hear about
no,
that.
well, the problem with this conversation, now that if I don't count somebody in our government.
No, well, it's general.
To me, unfair to me, brother.
Why?
No, unfair because one, you're not in our government now. So anything you talk relating to government, you're not going to ask her.
No, but citizens say for you. Why means me not to govern?
No, but if I only you carry authentic voice, if not that enough for don't count me, for don't count ordinary citizens, but the mere fact say you call me, you get to match me up with somebody who is into governance. You understand? Somebody will self, you know. But you're unfair to me, brother.
It's human. It's a human interest, and if you don't answer the question,
I go talk on some of the issues, some of the questions we asked. Like you asked about government owing $48 million. So, like I tell you, say, I'm not too actually knowledgeable about that because if I tell you anything now, you will require me for going detail.
Well,
I'm going detail. I'm not going.
Let me just help with that money we government owe. Initially, before 2018 elections. Car power ship, they charge 19 cents per kilowatt hour. But when SAPP come, then do negotiations with car power ship, which was good. Then say the money pass mark, then for reducer. So they reduce them to 16 cents per kilowatt hour. Even the fuel, where they been the buy from car power ship, they renegotiate the price. So based on that new arrangement, SAPP mean they save $18 million every 2 years. $18 million. So where I say that they save $18 million, USAI APC mean they pay $20 million, we then can $2 million then go pay. Then they save $18 million for every 2 years. After that, in fact, before that day, when we mean they pay 19 cents per kilowatt hour, people they pay for electricity 526 leons for 1 kilowatt hour. Now the host.
Yes, sir.
After them go do this arrangement, where they begin save now $18 million every 2 years, they review the price. Instead of the reducer, they add them to 1,400 leons for 1 kilowatt hour. They increase the tariff. Now the various houses them, they increase the tariff. To me, which was quite unfair. But then they don't stop there. Even the money for pay car power ship now even become a problem.
Why is $18 million? They wait for the pay?
Yes, wait them for the pay. Yes. And also, government go to banks for go take loans. Then go to GT Bank. Then go to, in fact, then go to GT Bank. On around December 2020. Then take a loan deal with 25% interest. Then take a loan of $7 million for pay car power ship with 25% interest. You understand? So you begin to ask yourself, and up till now, as far as 2023 concerned, they not pay that money date. They not pay the money. And also, in around July 2021, they also go back to GT Bank and take 30 million new leons, when at 30 billion old leons. Then go to UBA Bank also around August 2021. Then take a loan back for 30 months period. The payment period and the interest na 21%. For pay. For pay car power ship.
So like I say again, this discussion based on we as Sierra Leoneans discussing these issues. Now that's not the point. So you know about maybe an expert, I want to get you as a Sierra Leonean on this issue, because what's my own point I ask, if government now owe $48 million, like you mentioned the last time, $18 million they every month for we government for save the SLPB government. We how then go owe $1 million, let's say 1 month, $10 million, $20 million, they don't look, because I have prepaid again.
Yes.
So I wonder who that all these debts.
The problem we may get with the interview, I been wish you get somebody within a government we go able answer who side them money they are go.
Okay.
But my brother are not in a government. So to me, you unfair to them.
All right.
For you
So much as not in a government also, there are a few issues also like we raised regarding the number of money we don't lost. We get for do like say 325 billion. I no go contradict that largely by...
It didn't have the audit report, sir, not to guess.
Okay.
So you had for contradiction.
So one of the things we made is say that over time, the results of the MCC scorecard regarding with corruption management, with transparency in terms of how we run governance,
yes,
for me, refutes that particular argument. Because government go past corruption with that level of mark, and then you're not able to account for an amount of this, of this magnitude where government they lost.
Okay.
So the logic, logical in actual sense.
Right.
So now that's me able for contradict what it is say and that, because what it say not come today, not come all of a sudden.
Right.
So it is saying that these amounts government not able to account for, now this government don't lost. But yet you see result they come in and out. Always the SLP they pass, and the MCC gets their own marks them where they give and then get them benchmarks them when they look at.
Yeah.
So if how it portray this really for like present say this government actually don't lost this is a very huge amount of money where you talk about here. We're able for impact the smooth functioning of a particular sector in government. So if we lost this kind of amount of money and yet you see MCC they pass the SLPP government, so it's a contradiction.
Again, help
so
you see, now I make us say wait, most of them things there is surprising to me brother. Help 2018, this government lost 140.9 billion according to the audit report. 2019, this government lost 177.6 billion
so
according to the audit report. 2020, 153.
Exactly.
They're not able to account for them.
Okay.
So what you want to do
losses? Now the audit report, they call them cash loss.
Okay.
Now the audit report.
What you want to do for me?
I go want 2021.
Sorry, I not cut you off.
Yes, sir.
I go want to make it a sectorize. Like say for instance, you take this particular sector. Now this amount they're not able to account for. Yes, but for just giving you, I can come to and call any figure. When you come to I call any figure and say that
not to any figure, not to any figure. Waiting at the top, again at the audit report. Not to guess. Not to guess. Now the total cash loss. The total cash loss.
Breakdown go inside.
I'm not saying the brother is surprised because the money plenty.
No.
Yes, plenty.
I think that, it's good you raise that. It's also on this station, even if not on this program. Maybe let them call somebody at the audit department or maybe the Ministry of Finance for also come probably give opinion to the public on the issues there are. Maybe not a loss per se as how they present
cash loss according to the audit report.
Well, maybe it's a technical terminology way. Maybe me and you not able to understand what I mean by cash loss when it comes to actual
and we need to account for.
About 5 minutes now, get more. But what I want to ask
5 minutes more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because
you don't take all the time though.
Well, you know, the way we will spend time for all the issues. What's the meaning of Honorable and Honorable Leema now? How we go sit down, we owe $48 million way, me gets a prepaid. And I believe say some institutions then get a prepaid. How EGTC or EDSA go sit down, somebody owe $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, 4, 5, say, you know, cut them off, say $48 million.
Yeah.
When me get a prepaid, me no owe. In fact, me don't pay, I don't get the light.
Exactly. Let me give you my opinion.
Yes, sir.
You know, say, when this government came in 2018, they implement the Treasury single account system. You know, where
one account,
all man and they go pay.
Yeah.
So meaning even revenue, all revenue where government there is now one account. You understand? So if possible, say, when then they go pay na one account, even the one that way then they get that from this light bill, this that, then they go pay na one account. If possible, say then they use that account there for do other thing instead of.
Well, I don't know, but from the common sense, me think say if they don't know say $18 million they can't send another one account say $15 million for be saved for cover
the government get plenty other things that they do.
But again, well, you see,
so if government want make sure say if government want prioritize energy, then they can pay.
Well, now you are the same.
Not for old say they will reach that amount.
So money boku. Because the energy
the money
gets
boku
will not affect.
Yes. I agree.
Investors, investments.
I agree with you.
Because say you bring you no say company, you use generator, you get for pull that money from.
I agree.
So what do they say? How the non-see don't say we all this money?
Yes.
So yeah.
My view is, first of all, let the Ministry of Energy take stock of how many meters they're out and register the meters in there. Because the question is again, are all of the meters where they run lights really register with EDSA?
Well, now EDSA don't get to answer that question.
So fine. So there has to be an internal audit for able to know how many meters there are.
Again, of late we hear about the chief minister say how churches, mosques, institutions, they owe. So to me, it's a difference.
And not say they owe.
He said,
and now they can find for them. He said that the thief lights.
What?
Yeah.
Well, even if it's thief.
No, not so even if.
Okay.
Not so even if.
But again, proof
say it as it is.
He said that the thief lights.
Yes.
Did he say the word thief lights?
Yes. He said that the thief lights. It's also the thief lights. He not say the owe. But the list where EDSA pull, it pull say the owe electricity charge. But let me tell you what's interesting with that list the way EDSA publish. When you check the money now the list where EDSA publish, you understand? You know they even reach 1/10 of the money will be all the car power.
So the very reason, so the reason I'm asking,
that is the question.
How many meters they out with? Is it possible that we get people that run lights who not even register with EDSA?
Of course.
So those are the things where EDSA needs to conduct an audit on.
Because
now what the EDSA do, if EDSA don't do for this for years, EDSA they go house to house, not to today them begin and then they go house to house for see whether you meet at the bond, whether you meet at the, because if you meet at the bond, it means say you dey pay for pay, you dey buy. But if EDSA gonna post, they watch, then see say no, this is meter, you know they change number. That means say you know they buy na thief, the thief.
But again,
and they don't do that. They host to
another thing again with current technology now. System they were them for put with anybody.
Yeah, where they track.
Yeah, able to track.
Exactly.
There was a time under APC where this company, this guy, I think Malado, they do a 6 month trial period with a system where they bring way. You don't need for installer into your meter. You just go pay in a bank, your meter will be credited. And anybody with tamper with a meter, then they able know. So what's happen after that, and the way to be understand where I interview somebody. Like that first 2-3 months, the money will come out, take in consideration supermarkets, big companies away. In fact, then get companies or institutions the way they na postpaid. They're not they pay like how they pay prepaid. Maybe look holistically then and say, okay, you for pay this at the end of the month. So to me, beaucoup that same day, then pay beaucoup money, where beaucoup secrets come out that then collect beaucoup money. But after 6 months, they stop the contract because criminal they don't know say more money they can. So me think say there should be a system now with technology where anybody tamper with the meter. EDSA supposed for no say this area they not tamper with the meter.
Yes,
I think EDSA need for.
I want condemn any Sierra Leonean with the thief light.
I think say
then they not progressive.
Yeah.
But again,
people pay.
Yes, again, listen me.
Yeah.
We then a parliament for talk for the mere Sierra Leoneans. Then they are part of a representative role. You understand? If you make light too expensive, na other problem. If you make electricity too expensive, na other problem.
You don't think so now because they not pay that much? That
No.
If they pay that day, because people accept it.
I not believe say na thief electricity make them not pay. I not believe.
No,
that.
now they say
because they don't the thief light from the from the terror the purpose.
So they not be they pay the
they not mean they pay the
yes. So now you make it accrue so.
Yes. Now you make it accrue.
Because I mean the thief even doing APC.
Thank you.
The point is maybe they not be
in fact, waiting reduce the thief self now this prepaid way come because when we get the postpaid. We now after the month then they go exactly.
You get some workers the way for 10 million, you give 5 million.
Exactly.
Then sort them out. So what do you believe say for happen to the chief minister? Anybody would engage certain things in our government think that, for example, especially lights, you get like them 40-50 years imprisonment. People go fear for do that, honorable. We don't go to other countries.
I agree.
Overseas, you hardly hear somebody say it because they catch you. You know that depends.
So firstly, there has to be discipline even within the EDSA system, sir.
Yes.
There has to be discipline within the energy sector itself, among the staff.
Of course.
Because it's in as much as you get a staff where it compromised, then there is need for the government laws.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to look into that, and also ETSA, I mean, the Ministry of Energy, ETSA need for also work with NCRA as well as statistics. Forget the statistics of houses that will get meter,
Exactly.
where they get light. So because once you get a data of that sort, then you're able to track how much energy you don't give out, then how much income will come in.
Of course.
If you're not able to get a system of that sort, you always run loss and you're not able to track it.
Now,
you see,
ETSA gets records of all the meters there.
We're so far they don't give out.
Yes, then get the records. Then if you your meter day, you take 4 or 5 months, you not buy top up for the meter where you dey get light. If you go buy back, now it costs for alarm say,
Absolutely.
why you don't buy 4 or 5 months, then you dey use electricity. You understand? So me, like I say, the debt is beyond electricity theft. It is beyond electricity theft. Not to electricity theft to make we accrue this kind of debt.
Okay.
You understand? And government for try to the best of their ability for ensure say we pay the money back because electricity is so important. Electricity
Well, again,
is so crucial.
I've been telling the chief minister one thing going to happen now. Now we pay the money back because they didn't increase the light, so we will not owe,
exactly.
and we are paying it.
Exactly.
You know?
Which is unfair for
Exactly.
the ordinary
So,
citizen.
but even if we are paying, let the service be
But the
provided.
service is not even there.
So those
in
are some
fact,
of
that
the
makes
things
sense for
so
people is, oh, they begin to fly to light and go up there when they get the light.
Light not the day.
So it creates, and by the way, we'll tell them plenty, at least for we'll get some again on more specific issues, but me being on because I know say as citizens, we know the issues then.
And me you get beaucoup for talk.
Exactly.
Get beaucoup
We
for
know
talk.
the issues then.
Friend it.
That issue you have to be we issue then. Because light without light, I'm afraid. But finally, last one, this is again on your opinion about when social media, the 19th, after the tripartite and all that kind of stuff, then go demonstrate and whatever. Well, you don't be in affairs minister. What's that you take? And because don't see APC, they don't debunk, say they're not a part of the stuff. We take sign, say goodbye.
Again, I've been there, was it yesterday morning or so?
Yes.
Yes, I think yesterday or the day before, yes. We then say, then they ask the APC, APC, they under the protest or this. Now I tell them clearly, say APC is not a democratically registered political party.
Okay.
For let APC protest, not to cry. If we want protest as a political party, we dey write the IG, we inform her. If APC dey protest in this country, we all dey see we before.
Okay.
Now we dey before, we dey be no. Only left people and for day before.
One another post.
Now we go
Never see
before.
APC take a protest. A leading protest.
When APC reach that stage, when APC decide for
I don't see
protest,
Nigeria, Ghana for the same
now
light
they
business
say,
people.
now
come out.
they say, when the party decides say we dey go into protest, we dey do am public, not to hide,
All right.
not to other sets of people and they organize protest for APC.
Okay.
You understand? So any protest where APC not involved par, APC not get knowledge par, APC not they support, APC not they back.
Okay.
So anybody where they assume say APC get intention, no, it's not APC.
So economically, APC okay with the economic situation?
APC not okay.
So-
APC not okay. Now that make protest not to in our force resolution, not to in our force option.
Okay.
You see, we don't carry the press conference.
Yeah.
Also, we inform people them. Also, we advise government. You know, and I believe say this is not the first step we take as a political party.
Honorable?
Yeah, the economic situation we face today, not to a one-off thing. I think in 2018 to 2020, we'll be done almost to go into single inflation. I mean, single digits, and also try for manage and get a steady exchange rate.
Okay.
But due to the shock where we experienced at the world, it get for cause some depression in the economic flow, and also there's that we will grapple with that.
The explanation
So now the big five, now the right direction for actually address the economic depression we actually would experience today, and that is more the reason why we also even encourage we opposition counterparts for also let them join force with government for make sure say the big five become a success, because once it's a success, then that is what we will able for help for change the economic situation of this country.
Feel the big five in because I can say the guy dog sweets, but in the dog we say guys. So
Well-
enjoying the big five before we go there within the happen. Now this can we?
It's about really putting the policy into actions, and once it's launched into action, over time we will experience the results.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, guys, and hope we will get to again on separate issues. But again, deliberate, like I say again, these are human interest issues. These are civilian issues. These are issues, and I think say as senior people, not on the position part of it. Because a lot of the way I think like you get for talk about we get for those even the election self we will believe say now not get opposition. and just APC SLPP. So is this a deal that's now APC SLPP? I mean, NGC not there again, no other party not there again.
On all the kaya, all the talk say the PR system with a threshold of 11.9%, not good for this country.
But it's on record.
It will constrict the political space.
Yeah.
So the PR system was a disadvantage to smaller political parties. So now APC, SLPP no more.
Exactly.
You know, which is not good.
Two parties they tell people they gobble about, but now they're still down. Anyway.
So on the protest issue,
yes, sir.
I just want to encourage Sierra Leoneans that protest is not going to solve our problem.
Yeah.
It's not going to address our economic situation.
Okay.
The government knows that the government will not elect them, and it will deliver for the people of the country, and therefore we will allow the government to serve. Okay. And once the government serve, we will be able to experience the result of what the government say it will do for this country.
Okay.
So I'm glad the way the APC say they're not a part of whatever protest or way people they call for, and I take them for their word. Right. But at the same time also I encourage every Sierra Leonean let you not see protest as an action where you want to venture into. Yes, there are better ways to express our grievances, and so let we cultivate that positive culture for make sure say peace thrive in this nation, because now with peace we'll be able for even get other investments them or investors them for can invest, and that way not a government there for provide all the jobs, not a government alone there for address the economic situations. But if we get investments them in this country, at least that in itself, because then therefore pay taxes, that will be able for help the economic situation, we will be able for help we get job. Right. And once we get job, it will be able for also address some of the hunger situation we probably some home they experience. But if you say in a protest, one, you also stagnate the economic growth in the country, the progress we government for the make, you stagnate that, because that 1, 2, 3 days when nothing not happen in the country, exactly, the government they lost a lot, the country they lost a lot. So we need for really eschew that aspect of violence, right, and adopt a better means for make we.
Thank you.